Looks like we have more rain coming in. Very cool this morning. It's in the upper 40s. And it's rained every day we've been here. This is one of those places that we just lucked onto. Seems like we have pretty good luck though, finding places like this. Let's not say luck, let's say we've been very blessed. How can you wake up to this and be in a bad mood? How would one do that? How would you wake up to this and not be thankful and not feel very blessed? I almost feel sometimes like we don't deserve it. I mean, like, what have we done to deserve to do this? Because we make stupid videos? I mean, that's what it feels like. We don't feel worthy of this lifestyle sometimes, especially getting the, good Lord. You know, if you ever think that we take this for granted, you might want to reconsider that. Because we know there are people that have to get up and go to work every day and go through the drudgery of normal life. And trust us, we know we've done it. We have been in that. It'd be hard to go back. After this freedom and the liberty to do essentially what you want when you want. If I want to sleep late, I sleep late. If I want to take a nap, I take a nap. Rachel does take naps all the time. You know what? She can. It's 10 o'clock in the morning now, and she's still in there. And I don't care. Do it. Enjoy it. Because we know that most people don't get to do this. When we started this channel, we knew it was going to be work. We knew we were going to have to make sacrifices. We knew we were going to have to do without certain things for a while. And we still do without things, you know. But the things we've done without haven't hurt us. You know, it's not... You know, we've struggled paying bills. We've struggled doing everything financially. But I've said this 100 times. I would rather live in that with my wife and Badger out here struggling than work a regular job, hating it every day, being on somebody else's schedule, you know, conforming to somebody else's rules and dress code and all that stuff. This is my dress code. This is my work attire. And I don't want to change it. And I don't know why we ever would. Just want you to know that we count our blessings every day. That's, you know, whenever something goes wrong, that's why we're always like, hey, it could be worse. Last video when it rained, when we were trying to make the packet meals, things could have been a lot worse. If that's the worst thing that happens to us all day, it's been a pretty blessed day. And please don't ever think that we're griping about this. Because again, could be 65 million degrees.
I'm sure my hair's a mess.
No, that's the first thing she's going to say.
I haven't been feeling very good today.
So we're still at the same campsite, obviously.
I'm going to have to get into the covers. It's chilly.
No, it's chilly. I'm eating chips, so trying not to. Hold on.
I hope those mosquitoes don't start coming in.
They will.
Well, we need to light that candle then.
Yeah. Probably light it preemptively.
Oh. I don't know what's the chilly.
Sassy. Every time we try to cook,
Yeah.
something happens.
Well, I mean,
Again, I will eat
Vienna sausage.
more Vienna sausages, the smoked ones.
We got some more.
I've got a lot of stuff, and I could cook inside here, and it's a bigger hassle to cook inside here than it's worth sometimes.
It's better for
You
me
can
to
do
get
it.
back here.
Yeah, because
Probably.
have you noticed? I don't know if this shows up on camera, but I'm bigger than she is. I just don't know if I don't know if it shows on the camera. Thought I'd have to point it out. She got cold.
Excuse me.
Well, it's okay. It's fine.
So it's the next day. Rachel didn't feel well yesterday, obviously, and it was raining, and we've been filming a lot. So we just took take a day off. I mean, when you have a YouTube channel, you really don't ever have a day off. One thing I say I took a day off, say we took a day off, but one of the things we did was got our merch store up.
Oh yeah.
On our channel.
Yeah.
We've had issues with it, and we've had a lot of y'all asking about it.
I tried to actually do it, and then, well, I have an iPhone, so let's just say that.
Yeah, well, she's had hardly any service since we've been here, and
He's had
I've
service.
essentially been able to do whatever I wanted to do with my Samsung. And she wants a new phone, and she wants a Samsung, but she said yesterday, she goes, I'd really be afraid, or she said she'd be mad if she got a new phone, if she got a Samsung, and then the antenna on it wasn't any better than the one on her phone.
Right.
So the only reason I said this is because she said that. I was like, well, we could always trade in your phone and get me a new one, and then we both have Samsungs, and then you, at least on that one, you know that the antenna works.
How many times have I told you that in the past?
Yeah, I know, but I don't want you to get my old phone.
I understand that.
I don't want here, have my hand-me-down phone. I'm not that husband. Like, whenever we first met, she was actually dating somebody else, and they were living together, and they lived about 40 miles south of where we worked, and she had an older Honda, and he had like a brand new Toyota or whatever, and he was making her drive the...
It was a Honda too.
It was, okay, whatever he had.
But whatever. Yeah.
A girl car. And she was having problems with her car or whatever, and I was helping her. And first of all, she was like, I told her, I said, well, have your boyfriend look at this or whatever. And she goes, well, he doesn't know how to do all that. And I said, well, you can always YouTube stuff. Pretty simple. And then she said, well, it's not his problem. I said, yeah, it's his problem. I said, first of all, if it was you and I had a new vehicle and you had a new vehicle and you were leaving work at midnight, driving 40 miles one way, you would not be driving the old car. And she said, really? I said, any man would do that. I said, sounds like to me you have a girlfriend. That's exactly what I said. So that's why I don't tell the whole story. That's why I don't want to be the husband that here, take my old phone and I'll get a new one.
Yes,
my phone,
you are. I'm kidding.
But seriously, I mean, the only reason I even said that is because she said, you know, about if she got a new phone, she'd be mad if it didn't, even if she got a new Samsung, if it didn't get the reception mine does. And I said, well, at least you know mine gets reception.
Right. Anyway, going off about that, we have a merch store.
We do have a merch store. That's all that started. Because yes, we've had issue after issue after issue trying to get a decently uploadable logo and stuff. And
yeah.
So I'll be honest, the logo that we have on there, yeah, it's our channel logo, but it's not really the one we want.
No, we need to find a better one.
And also, we don't set the prices on there.
No.
If you don't like the size of the logo or where it is, you can change all that too.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. It's up there. You go on our about page on YouTube, it's there. Also, it should be under our videos as well.
Yeah.
And
I noticed on some, like when I go on my page, like I can see it on older videos. I didn't see it on a newer video, but I don't know.
Right.
It may be set up now.
Well,
because it said it'd take a couple of days.
well, the actual store shows up on there now.
Gotcha.
If you go to the store tab on our channel. So anyway, we're gonna have some breakfast bagels. Yeah, we didn't even cook yesterday. We have a ton of snacky stuff we need to get rid of. So we just did that because neither of us felt like cooking, and it rained essentially all day. To be honest, I'm not sure if we're gonna leave here today or not. About 2 or 3 days is our maximum at places. And some of that's me. Let's be real. Because I'm like, hey, I wonder what's around that corner.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make breakfast bagels, at least have the common decency to get an everything bagel when you do it. At least have that. If it was cool, we'd already be headed back to our home area.
Yeah.
Obviously still making videos, still doing van life. But it's still all the degrees there.
Mm-hmm.
We have family's house we could sleep in or whatever, but we don't want to do that. That's not how that's not van life. And it's, you know, we've had a lot of people, you get somewhere and they're like, hey, well, you want to sleep in the house? Or why don't you, not like, this is our bed.
Yeah.
This is our bed. Those are our pillows, our sheets, that's our home. And some people just can't wrap their heads around that. We were at my cousin's house, and the guy that's near there, he's coming over to wash dishes wash clothes at my cousin's house. He goes, well, why don't y'all stay in the house? He has plenty of room. I said, yeah, I know he has room. I said, and we're obviously more than welcome to stay in the house, but this is our bed. He goes, yeah, but they have more room. You'd have more room. I said, I understand all that, but this is our bed. And he just couldn't understand it. Just couldn't.
Go to my mom's house. We may sleep in there.
Yeah, when we go to our parents' house, but that's different.
Yeah.
That's Mama's house, or even my sister's houses.
Yeah,
We'll stay inside there just because it's family and you feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and my cousin's family, but it just, I don't know.
It varies at different places.
But we definitely, I mean, when we say we're full-time van life, we are full-time van life. We live in this thing. Y'all seen pictures, probably most of you have. You've seen pictures out through our windshield. It changes almost every day. And it can change every day if we want it to. We're gonna have our bye bites. Yeah, I said bye bites because I wanted to.
Bye bye.
Yeah. I said that on a video one time, and somebody says, dude, how old are you? I said, old enough to not care what people think about me.
I mean,
It's something I said to the kids forever when they were little, because they started saying it, so I just,
bye bye.
yeah, it's just a thing. I'm not calling it bye bites because I'm 8. It's a thing. If you don't like it, there are 12 trillion other channels.
Yeah.
There really are. Rachel got a pretty hefty piece of sausage on there.
I may not eat all this.
Why not? Just because it's so much.
Yeah.
And mine is bacon. Well, we just had that little bit of sausage left over. I didn't think it was that much, but so now she's got a big old pile of sausage. Anyway.
Good.
Yeah, very good. I always say just because you live in a van doesn't mean you have to eat like you do. You don't.